Thanks for going out on that quest with me, Dengekiko.
No problem. I'm here to help you if you need it. It makes me pretty happy to fight alongside you, after all.
Dengekiko, you're writing an article on our older sisters, right? Can I ask you something? How do I compare to my big sister? Who do you think will get a bigger spread in your article?
Hard to say. You both clear plenty of quests, so that's a bad guide. It depends on who's stronger, maybe. That said, there's one thing that makes you and Noir very different. When the CPUs activate HDD, some of their personalities shift, while others change completely. The more stark the contrast, the bigger the impression it leaves when writing an article.
It's that important? I guess us CPU candidates don't change too much when we activate HDD.
Right. Giving the readers a change of pace is important when making a truly engaging article. Otherwise, it's predictable and dull. That contrast is exciting for our readers, is what I'm trying to say.
I never thought of it that way. Thanks, Dengekiko. Now I know what I have to do.
If Uni starts forcing a different personality when she activates HDD, I'll know it's my fault. Well, if it happens, I'll be sure to take responsibility and write up the article of a lifetime.
An incident! Perfect. This is my chance to show what I'm capable of.
Maybe, but it's not very good of you to seem so happy about the suffering of our people. Uni, listen, don't overdo it.
What? Do you doubt me or something? I thought you were pleased with how far I've come. Or are you trying to cap my level before I get stronger than you?
Give me a break. I said what I meant. Game industry is in a dangerous state, so who knows what could happen?
You worry about me too much. I'll show you that it's unwarranted by taking care of this problem myself. And if you're going to worry, then you should worry about yourself. I'm not your baggage, Noir.
That girl has some imagination. I was just telling her what I honestly think.
And that's the end of that. Watch out! Oh, damn it! Hang in there, Noir. Ow! I'm sorry, it's my fault you're dying. You were always so strict, but so kind to me. I won't forget that.
Stop trying to kill me off, Uni. This hurts less than rubbing alcohol on a paper cut.
But you shielded me from an attack. How could you do such a reckless thing all for me?
Uni, stop. It's not even bleeding.
But Noir, if you die, I'll...
Uni, holy crap, look at me. I am the complete opposite of hurt.
No, don't lie to me, Noir. You don't want me to live with the guilt of killing you. Your last gift.
Shut up! Oh, Uni, I'm about to get really pissed.
You already are. Wait! Noir, you came back from the rain-slick precipice of death! Thank goodness.
Did you seriously think I was dying because I wasn't acting like a bitch?
Yeah. I mean, I was the direct cause of you getting injured, so... Anyway, I'm sorry.
Forget it. Sorry to have worried you.
I was too focused on making myself stand out for the article. I swear that won't ever happen again.
Enough already. It wasn't a big deal, and even if it was, I'm your older sister, so really, forget about it. Come on, there's no reason for us to stick around any longer. Let's head home. We'll never lose. We'll do all that we can for last station in game industry. Think you can keep up with me, Uni?
I know I can. I'll follow you no matter what.
I have been waiting for you two. While I understand you are busy, please relax and enjoy your stay.
We would never turn down an offer to visit with you, Vert. Were you planning a live stream of your online gaming session today?
Or did you want to share some advanced gaming strategies? Inquiring minds would love to know.
Gaming does sound quite pleasant, but for now, I have a more serious question to pose to you both. If I may be blunt, what are your thoughts on next-gen mech and game industry, generally speaking?
Game industry's in peril, sure. But it doesn't mean we're strapped for time. Next-gen mech is our sole priority.
Next-gen Mech's appearance was a big surprise for me. Where did something with so much power come from anyway? I don't know what it'll do, but fortunately for us, it seems to have inherited Neptune's randomness. Meaning, we might be able to talk it down instead of defeating it before it goes hog wild.
But with all the quests we need to take care of, we might all be too tired to face it. It'll be tough.
You think that even us CPUs will have difficulties in the battle to come?
Yes, Uni actually came to talk to me about some of her concerns. She's pushing herself to do as much as her sister, but I hope she won't go overboard.
Neptune. Well, it might sound rude, but I don't think she's even given the situation a single thought. Although, she is trying to act more like an older sister to set a better example for Nepgear.
Those two will have no issues. I will assist Nepgear if need be. Unfortunately for me, though, and fortunately for them, I suppose, Neptune and Nepgear are very close.
Blonde's doing what she can, too. Hopefully nothing too demanding, since she has twins to look after.
If only the CPUs were more like me, more honest with their desires and full of love for their siblings.
I'm not too worried about them. They're giving it all they got, so I think the results will speak for themselves.
Perhaps. It would behoove me to do my best as well, then.
So you're gonna make your move? I can only expect better since you've been a gaming recluse this whole time.
Oh, such kind flattery. Now then, let us play a game.
Huh? But I thought you said you were going to do your best. Wait, were you referring to your gaming habits?
That is the lean box way. Show one's might through sheer gaming prowess.
I really don't think we'll feel your best efforts through a game.
Let's move on. We've done a pretty thorough investigation of this area.
Being a professional journalist is tough. Do we really need to go down into the trenches for our articles?
Blasphemy! That is exactly what we as game industry journalists should be doing.
Okay. We need proper context to understand how the CPUs work. And to do that, we gotta understand the world. It makes for a stronger article if we can write about current issues and how the CPUs handle them.
So true. Just writing blindly about how great their accomplishments are makes us no different than smut mags. But honestly, some sexy pictures wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe we can add it in as a bonus.
I'd agree, but I doubt we'd get the go-ahead for something like that.
Depends on how we present it. No, how we frame the images. We just need a clever tagline. And slap some banners over any parts that we didn't intend to take a picture of. It'll be fine.
Sometimes you say really creepy things, Dengekiko. If that didn't intend part is referring to what I think it is, I'd rather not cross that bridge.
It's a joke! Let's keep that as a backup plan in case this whole thing falls through, though.
If they beat Next Gen Mech, everything will be just fine. Let's hope for the best.
That about does it.
The monsters are getting stronger. However, you lending a hand was quite the surprise. I thought you'd still be holed up playing games.
I must ask that you refrain from giving me such an image. I go out often, to arcades and butler cafes. It is the journey, not the destination, that matters, no? Perhaps Leanbox can have a few low-E game titles as thanks?
That's not happening. Our fan bases are too different. Ask Noir for a few multi-platform titles instead.
How unfortunate. I am curious, however, as to why you were going around and hunting monsters in such a secretive manner.
I can't have Rom and Ram take part in these dangerous quests. They'd never listen, so this is my solution.
If you ask me, I believe you are treating those two as much younger children than they actually are.
Older children are still children. I have to protect them while they're growing and maturing.
In that case, someone should be protecting you while you grow and mature, Blonde. What a cute old child.
Don't you dare tussle my hair like I'm a damn kid. Just because you're bigger doesn't mean I'm a child.
Oh, you are walking right into this one. Your breasts are young too, absent even, just like a child's.
I knew you'd freaking go there! My damn tits got nothing to do with me being a kid or not!
Oh, really? Then perhaps our young CPU candidates are not to be treated as children anymore either.
It's a bad one, but fine. I see your point. I'll put more faith in them. I didn't expect you to set me up like that when you don't have any little sisters of your own.
Another incorrect assumption. I can do so precisely because I do not have my own little sister.
We ran crazy fast, but I still don't see her anywhere.
Blonde isn't here.
She said she had work to do, so I thought it'd be a quest thingy. I guess I was wrong. I wanted to help her. This is certainly one of the great mysteries of Louis. Huh, partner?
I quit for today.
Yeah, not much else we can do. Let's examine another of Louis' great mysteries, the sealed room.
Okay, maybe Blonde will be inside.
Cool! Let's spin and go back the way we came! Sealed room ho!
Oh! Blonde's not here today either. Is she working? I have even more books I want her to read to me.
What a dummy! Working so much! She keeps leaving us because of all the stuff happening in game industry.
Ram, I have an idea. Why don't we help Blonde with her work in secret?
How do we do that?
If she's just stamping papers with her big mushroom stamp, then we can do that for her.
Good thinking, Romster! We totally can do that! But if she's going out, I don't know if that's what she's doing.
Then maybe it's about next-gen Mech, or the world in general?
She said stuff about quests before. Hey, Rom, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Uh-huh. Outside is dangerous, so we should stay inside and play games.
Wrong! Let's go out, find Blonde, and help her! I bet she'd be so happy she'd even smile.
Oh, oops. I forgot about her. I spy with my little eye Blonde. Is she on a quest?
She's doing stuff in secret, and that means she's being, suspicious. I bet those writers are here too. Oh, I can't see from here. Come on, let's sneak closer.
This one isn't bad, but this one is too dangerous, so I'll take care of it myself. Although Rom and Ram have grown pretty strong, maybe they can handle it just fine.
She's talking about us.
Huh? Yeah, but why?
I think she's doing all the scary quests so we don't have to.
What? So she's been busy because of us or something?
Uh-huh. Game industry has lots of monsters right now, so it's been keeping her busy.
It's so dumb that she thinks it's okay to be busy for a reason like that. I'm gonna go yell at her. Hey, Blonde, you big dummy! What are you doing here?
Rom, I could ask you the same thing.
We wanted to help. You looked so busy. Why are you doing quests in secret? You could have rubbed it in our faces or something. Are you busy because of us?
No, this isn't because of you at all. I'm doing this for you. One of my greatest joys in life is seeing you two accomplish wonderful things. That's why I'm getting rid of the quests that don't match your skill sets.
Thank you, Blonde. Sorry, I guess. I thought you didn't want to play with us anymore, so you were staying busy as your excuse.
No reason to apologize. I'm doing this of my own accord.
But Blonde, you're wrong about one thing. We want to hang out with you more, even if it's scary. I want to play with you, Blonde.
I see. All right. Maybe the time has come. You're both strong enough already. I don't need to do this anymore.
Heck yeah! We're so strong, we can beat any quest in the world. Leave everything to us, okay? I'm strong too. I have Ram and Blonde with me.
Come on, let's go home. We're long overdue for a good session of playing and reading.
Yay! Playing with Blonde rocks my socks! Hurry, hurry! I have a stack of picture books taller than me for you to read to me, Blonde!
It's time to read a book.
Yay! It's been so long! I'm so happy! But that book has too many words and not enough pictures.
This is a novel with pictures at the start of each chapter. This is going to be how I educate you from now on. I'm glad you like books so much. One day I hope to publish a book that we co-author.
But I want to read a picture book with cute pictures and talking animals.
Real animals don't talk. It's time to face reality.
Huh? Well, what about this animal? It's talking and has funny powers?
If the story has that kind of setting, then yes. It can speak or use any kind of power it wants.
I don't get it. Blonde, you're making scary eyes again.
You need to learn to read a book on your own first. I'm going to spend all day today teaching you to read.
I know how to read. I just like it when you read to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize then. How about we start by teaching you how to write a plot synopsis first?
Huh? What's a synopsis? This sounds too hard.
Maybe you're right. Sorry. What if we try to write and draw our own picture book then?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Nice job, Ramajamma! We rigged this dungeon with all the pranks in the book. Yep, it took forever, but the next dummies who come in here are gonna be in for a surprise. Or 100. My sister always gets pissed before I even play the prank on her. Being with you is kind of cool, Neptune. Nepgear wouldn't get mad at me, but she'd start worrying about the mess and clean house like a crazy maid. Man, I want to hang out until someone comes. So, did you ask anyone to come? Huh? You gotta call someone, or else it's all for nothing, buddy. Whatever. The fun part was setting it up. Sure. That was the good part. Good thing nobody is going to walk in and set off a string of silly traps. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
That was a bit of a challenge, but it was no match for us. Agreed. I couldn't let a monster like that run loose. I owe you my thanks, Noir. So, you have it. I thought it was what had to be done, and we just happened to have the same opinion. It wasn't for your sake. You're way too severe, though. It was being a nuisance, but I think we could have let it escape. Oh, really?
I assumed you'd end up taking care of it on your own if I didn't do it.
I'm not as severe as you. Just know that if something like that happens again, I'm going to help.
When you agree to help me with killing a monster, doesn't that make us equally severe?
You are wise beyond your years to follow me, Famitsu. Did you see? I earned the highest rank possible.
You did your research well, Vert. This couldn't have been possible without a thorough investigation.
Why, I feel as though you and I could do wonderful things together.
I feel the same way. I bet we could achieve something legendary.
Something akin to pulling off a 100-hit combo in a fighting game.
Or like a special attack that lets us turn invincible and defeat a legion of enemies with one attack.
Better yet, I could trigger a chain reaction of insta-kills when I kill one enemy and clear the entire room.
I bet we could clear a quest without equipping anything.
If we keep this up, we may just be handed a victory automatically should we appear together in a dungeon.
I almost feel sorry for the monsters that have to fight us. The moment they see us, they'll run away screaming bloody murder.
They may even fight amongst themselves just to throw us off and make us think that they are on our side instead.
Oh! How about the boss doesn't show up to work because it knows we're coming?
I do believe that simply gazing at the quest list will force it to mark them as cleared for us.
That's perfect! All I'll have to do in that case is write an article dedicated solely to you, Vert!
Indeed. Let us make our fantasies into a reality one step at a time.
Wowee! That monster was so strong. It looked really cool.
Too bad it was a monster! Still, that sort of design sense is what's missing in game industry now.
What's missing in game industry? Maybe I should turn myself into a cute girl cyborg!
Hey, Nepgear, your imagination is going overboard again.
But you think guns are cool, right? If you could transform into a big cannon, wouldn't you want to?
I like guns, yeah, but I don't want to be one.
If I become Nepgearborg, then I want to use you as my giant cannon! Doesn't that sound awesome?
Why are you assuming that I'm going to become your gun?
Unicannon! Full power! Fire! Doesn't that name sound great? I use your name plus cannon!
Don't explain the most obvious name in the world. You can't go back to being human if you go cyborg, you know.
I know that, silly. Why would I want to go back to using weak human flesh? This is who I am now.
Are you delusional? You're not a cyborg. Take good care of your human fleshy bits and leave me out of it. Besides, you could never become a CPU if you're a cyborg, let alone continue to be a CPU candidate.
Oh, you're right about that. Sorry for going uber nerd on you. I can't lose my CPU candidate slot.
Just so you understand. Not like I was worried about you going nuts or anything. I just really don't want you to stick me in your weird robot fantasies. That's all.
It was worth the effort. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to come up with a new super move. Now we've got 9 of these items. We may as well keep looking for more. Don't you find it strange that our company was able to develop something that could tap into this much power? I feel safe with these items, but I also feel scared about the potential for abuse they carry. Us grunts aren't supposed to worry about stuff like that. We should focus on using it as best we can. I mean, we can get such better scoops thanks to these. I bet we could even take on that monster. You aren't frightened that we made something artificial that can harness as much power as the CPUs? Our company has essentially gained enough power to create its own nation through these things.
We're using it for good, though. And when I say good, I mean it'll help us to write good articles.
You can say that again. It's the only way we know how to live.
A new special move, huh? The power of Louis. I guess we finished making it.
This is Louise' power. Now frying up that robot or whatever is gonna be a snack. Let's eat it up right now. Let's go, Ram.
Calm down. We don't know if this will be enough to defeat it or not.
You're such a downer all the time. I'm sure we'll win.
I'm not a downer. I'm worried. I have to do everything I can to ensure neither of you are injured.
Fine, we'll be careful.
Good. I'm holding you to that. Let's go. And this time we'll win.
Lon, I love you. But I love you mostest.
We did it! This is our new special move!
Feel it. Power is fluxing between your heart and mine. The power of last station.
We should be able to give that monster what it deserves now! Death! Oh, and you did well, Uni.
I just did what I had to do. There's still more for us to take care of after all.
A response worthy of my little sister. We've got more work ahead of us, so let's keep our guards up, okay? Uni, I'm so proud of you.
You are. I'm going to keep getting stronger for you.
With this, I should be able to tap into the true power of Leanbox. None can stand before me now. Still, this feels like such a hollow victory for some reason. It must be because I am the sole CPU without a younger sister. One truly is the loneliest number. Is this perhaps the way Noir feels every day of her life? If so, I really should consider paying her a friendly visit from time to time.
I was just thinking about that next-gen mech thing when I realized something. The frame is inspired from an old Last Station concept.
And I thought it was similar in design to a platform that was being developed in Leanbox.
Nothing about it looked like a Louis or Planetoon design.
In other words, Noir and Vert let their old documents get leaked? You two gotta beef up security.
I have no rebuttal to that comment. The irony of hearing you chastising us, Neptune.
I'm severely pissed off about it. Just you wait.
Let me finish. Noir and Vert, you both emphasize network functions in your designs, correct?
Everyone does these days, though. What's that got to do with it?
Game industry itself can be affected through a network connection.
Blonde, do you mean to say that someone tapped into our networks and stole our hardware schematics?
More like somebody stole our ideas and modified them to fit their own.
I thought it had been modified from my design, but our internal spec sheets are kept secure. Anyway, when I was thinking about it, one thing crossed my mind. Remember a few years back when the four of us got together to discuss new platforms? Do you remember your original prototype at that time, Vert?
Oh my, yes. It broke down after it overheated when it went toe-to-toe against your own, Noir. That broken prototype became my gift to Nepgear, so I recall handing it over to Neptune at the time.
Yeah, Neptune hounded me for my prototype, too. I gave it to her just to get her out of my hair. I kind of regret giving in to her. Who could have expected this?
Mine wasn't quite ready for a tech demo at the time, so I wasn't even involved in your competition.
What was I up to back then? I don't remember any new console being made for Planetoon.
You said you were too ahead of the times and you were waiting to wrap up its design. You came for the snacks.
And that's why I believe You are the one who created this next-gen mech character.
But what? Me? Hang on, that was forever ago. I don't know nothing about nothing.
The evidence shows otherwise. With how much sense this makes, there's not much else to discuss. Unless you want to say our consoles evolved on their own. That's a big pill to swallow. That's about all you can come back at us with, though.
We need to have a nice long talk. I have a soundproof room with plenty of friendly tools. Trust me.
Whoa there, ladies, rein it in. This is off everyone's rocker. I gotta lawyer up. Stat.
Just admit your guilt. Hiding the truth is only going to make things harder on you.
You're freaking me out, Blondie Pooh. Are you gals gonna dissect me? I don't want to die. Help! SOS!
Something still feels off. All the major functional parts of my design are missing. How odd for that contraption to move when it was nothing but an empty husk of a machine.
New move, you have officially been invented. I feel Planetoon's power flowing into me.
Yes, I feel it too. It sounds silly, but I feel like I can get to know you even better now, Neptune.
Oh, I thought I was the only one. It's like we're reading each other's minds. We can do anything. No goofy next-gen robot can get its next-gen robot hands on us now.
Right. I think I can make Planetoon transform now.
Our whole hive mind thing just went out the window with that comment. Whatever. Anyway, let's use our new move and beat up everything we see. Time to gear up, Neptunior.